die, but the 1/3 shall be left therein. And I will bring the 1/3 through the fire, and I will refine them as silver is refined, and I will try them as gold is tried, that they shall call upon my name, and I will hear them, and they will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord Yahweh is my power. It says, I will bring the 1/3 through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried.
Yo, give me 1 Peter 1 and 6. And 1 Peter 1 and 6 and 7. Both of them, and you go back to
1 Peter 1 and 6, 7. It says, wherein ye greatly rejoice, though now for a season, if need be, ye are in heaviness through manifold temptations.
yeah, diverse of temptations, man. You see? Because Israel go through it, man. With their old lady, they go through it on these jobs. When you're in this truth, you know, it's a diverse of temptations, man. You see, that you go through. But that's why you got the name of the Heavenly Father and Son, so you can call up on him and ask him to help you through whatever you're going through. You know?
Verse 7, that the trial of your faith, being much more precious than of gold that perishes.
So them diverse temptations is basically a trial of your faith, man. It's to try you, man. The Most High ain't worried about the gold. Your faith is getting tried. That's just metaphorically speaking. It's basically all about your faith, man. You see? Read that again.
God, that the trial of your faith, being much more precious than of gold that perishes, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahweh Shai Mashiach.
Go back to
God.
read verse 9 again.
God.
13, man.
Zechariah 13 and 9. And I will bring the 3rd part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried.
Yeah, that's to try your faith, man. That's to try your faith, man, through the manifold of temptation, man. The Heavenly Father separate you away from them wicked spirits and them deceiving spirits. So now you got to get tested. You got to get tried, man. You see? Go ahead.
God. And will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name.
What? That's why I said call on that name if you're going through the manifold temptations, man. If your faith is being tested. Go ahead.
It says, and they shall call on my name, and I will hear them, and will say, this is my people.
What?
This is my people.
Go ahead.
And they shall say, the Lord Yahweh is my power.
See? You know, so that's what Israel got to do, man. You got to get away from the wicked philosophy and the wicked men that's amongst the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Because they set up to deceive you, man. They set up to pull you away from the Most High and His Son, true teaching, and the true way to worship Him. You see? And you're going to have scoffers. You're going to have scoffers, man. But you got to stay strong. You got to stay strong and keep praying to Yahweh Shai to keep revealing the truth to you and give you that discernment, man. It must be up. It must be up. Yeah, let's get the flowers, man.
Jeremiah 22. I'll say start at 7. It says, I will prepare destroyers against thee, every one of his weapons. And they shall cut down the choice cedars, cast them into the fire. And many nations shall pass by this city. And they shall say every man to his neighbor, wherefore hath the Lord done thus into this great city? Because you have, but after he destroyed with this thermonuclear destruction, 2/3 who want to be drawn to Esau on this side, the Lord destroyed, you're going to have all the other nations sitting over there like, why did you do it? They're going to be saying, why? Because all the other nations come to America and make a damn good living over here. So,
Off of Israel.
off of Israel. So the Lord going to destroy it. And they're going to be, as they say, mainly also the elites going to be like, dang, no money to be made there no more.
Yeah.
This is one of they like they say, them boys, them gator boys, like they say, I got a honey hole. It's the honey hole for the elect America. This way they make all they shit. All of their money is made right here, man.
Yeah. And them Arab, we ain't forgot about them, because they going in slavery. And they was part of the transatlantic slave trade, man. They were building the ships, man. So if you into that Islam madness, man, you just have no clue, man. And he start telling you a terrorist if you into that. He put it all on the bubblegum news.
Shit, man, it's like Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. It's all about balance. So when he destroy America, ain't nothing gonna be wrong about it. But to all you other nations, you gonna be thinking, man, that was messed up how it went down. But it's not. That's balance. This kingdom has to be destroyed for the righteous to come up and rule, man.
Yeah, that's in second, 6th chapter.
We can get it right now. Cause you can't have two kings, man, ruling at the same time, man.
No, man.
6. This is 2nd Ezra 6 and started 8. And he said unto Second Ezra 6 and 1. And he said unto me, in the beginning, when the earth was made, before the borders of the world stood.
Yeah, because you had Ezra asking the angel, trying to get understanding about the end time. All right? That's what you had. All right?
And it says, before the borders of the world stood, or ever the wind blew.
Before the borders of the world stood, and ever the wind blew.
It says, before the thunder and the lightning, or even the foundations of paradise was laid.
Yeah, so before everything was created, this is the answer that Ezra is getting. That he asked a question to the angel.
Before the fair flowers were seen, or ever movable powers were established, before the innumerable multitude of angels were gathered together, or ever the heights of the air were lifted up, before the measures of the firmament were named, or ever the chimneys of Zion were hot, and ere the present years were sought out, and ever the inventions of them that now sin were turned, before they were sealed, that have gathered faith for a treasure.
Yeah, and faith is a treasure, man. You got faith as a treasure. So take heed to that, man.
It says,
that's another way Israel is rich, man. That's another way you're rich, man, because you got faith, man. You know?
It says, then did I consider these things, and they all were made through me alone, and through none other. Yeah. By me also they shall be ended.
So, like the brother was saying, people gonna be looking at why did the Heavenly Father destroy America? Because he created it. He made it. He put the spirit on the so-called white man to fulfill prophecy. So he built it up and made it. So the Most High said he gonna end it.
What they gonna be saying is, they gonna be saying, why did God let it happen?
Yeah.
Why did God let it happen? Why did they let the Russians blow America up with the Chinese?
Yeah.
It says, verse 7. Yeah. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting asunder of times? Or when shall the end of the first? And
which is Esau, the end of the first,
and the beginning of it that follows.
Yeah, the beginning of Israel, Jacob.
Verse 8, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
So that's symbolic
For Esau is the end of the world.
Esau is the end of the world.
Jacob is the beginning of it that follows.
So Israel, Jacob can't rule. I mean, Israel and Esau can't rule at the same time. Somebody gonna have to fall. So the angel is giving Ezra, he's answering the question that Ezra's asked. He said, look, Esau gonna fall and Jacob gonna come up.
It says Deuteronomy 29.
Yeah. I was just, well, you had 33 and 29?
29 and 24.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
It's Deuteronomy 29 and 24. Even all nations shall say, wherefore hath the Lord done thus unto this land?
Yeah.
What meaneth the heat of this great anger? It says, then men shall say, because they have forsaken the covenant of the Lord power of their fathers.
2/3 of our people gonna get caught up just like Esau. You see, 2/3 of our people gonna get caught up just like Esau, man. Because Israel the people before it's a place. So he gonna destroy Esau just like that. Because the curses that's on us gonna fall on Esau. It's on the Deuteronomy 30 and 7. Give me Deuteronomy 33 and 29.
Deuteronomy 33, 29. Happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee, O people.
Yeah, that's what I wanted, but I want to jump up.
Sorry about 26.
No, start at
27. Deuteronomy 33 and 27. The eternal power is thy refuge, and underneath are the everlasting arms. And he shall thrust out the enemies from before thee, and shall say, destroy them.
See? So, if the Heavenly Father loves everybody, why the scriptures, which is his word, which he put in Moses' mouth, why does that come out of Moses' mouth like that? Why? Why is Moses talking like that? You see? Go ahead.
And it says, verse 28, Israel then shall dwell in safety alone.
Israel shall dwell in safety alone. So Israel gonna rule alone, man. Israel, that's another way of saying Israel gonna rule alone. Esau gonna fall. Go ahead.
Says,
white man, because that's his biblical nationality. Esau, which is Ishashwa, would mean wasted away is he. Okay? Edom is Adawam, which means red. Okay? So that's how you say it. Esau, Ishashwa, which means wasted away because his pigment. When Isaac seen him, he said Ishashwa, wasted away is he. He had no pigment. And Edom is Adawam, which means red, because the so-called white man is red. He's different shades of red. Go ahead.
It says, the fountain of Jacob shall be upon a land of corn and wine.
God, everything that we do as a nation of people, everything that we do as a nation of people, they're going to flow with ease, man. We're going to be rich. We're going to be rich, far exceeding that you ever believe, that you can never think of, man. Above all these other nations, all the riches coming to us, the Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, and the elect that's gonna make it up out of this thermonuclear destruction, man. We'll get delivered from all this chaos that's coming. And the rest of them other nations gonna be enslaved.
And it says, the fountain of Jacob shall be upon a land of corn and wine. Also his heavens shall drop down dew. Happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee, O people saved by Yahweh, the shield of thy help.
Oh, the shield of thy help. So that's why I got this what the mass people call it a star. You see? But just like when I was in Missouri, I tried to deal with that so-called Jew, right? He was asking me why I got this star on my chest. But he didn't understand, which I was saying star too, but he didn't understand that
12. Quote scriptures to forbid mention of Christian God.
See?
Quote scriptures to forbid mention of Christian God.
So they can quote the scriptures as if they know them, but that's to deceive you and to deceive the masses. They book tell you not to even, they don't believe in the Heavenly Father and His Son. You see, because they in the Babylonian worship. That Talmud go back to Babylonian worship, which are the Cushites.
Hey, check this one out. This from the Bob Ha Kama 113b. It is permitted to deceive Christians.
Yeah, see? And who are the Christians? The Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. Those are the true Christians, not according to the world, according to what the scriptures say. So they can do that. That's a book called Facts of Facts by Benjamin Freeman, man. Go back to what we said.
It says Deuteronomy 33 and 29.
Yeah, because we were dealing with the word shield.
God. Happy art thou, O Israel, who is like unto thee, O people, saved by Yahweh, the shield of thy help.
Yeah, when you look up that word shield, it's magan. But when you go deeper into it, it means defense. Okay? So we're not worshiping this what the world calls a star, but we know stars are round like circles. When you go into astrology, it's round like circles. But the reason why we got this shield on is part of our heritage. I got books on it showing you. You can look in the golden age of the Moors. You got Israelites holding the shield of David. You got what is that? What's the name? Nation Knows No Color Line by J. Rogers. It's in there too. And I got another book but I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, this represents that we believe in the Heavenly Father and His Son, and it represents the 12 tribes, and it also represents that the Heavenly Father is our defense. You see? So that's why we wear this shield. This thing is spiritual, man. So for the people who see us with this shield on, they know, say, oh, well, they believe the Heavenly Father and His Son is their protector or their defense. That's why they got it on. You see? But you got a right side and you got a left hand side. They use it, them so-called Jews, they use it for deception because they not the real Jews. The real Jews are the so-called African Americans. You see? And they use it for deception to deceive the masses because the masses don't know nothing. So they can continue with their political game and continue conquering the world, and everybody continue to pay homage to them. You see? So that's why they got it. You got a righteous side, you got a wicked side. But it's a balance, man. You just gotta know through the spirit, man. You know?
It says, the shield of thy help, and who is the sword of thy excellency, and thine enemies shall be found liars unto thee, and thou shalt tread upon thy high places.
Yeah, all the things that they worship gonna be destroyed. Look up their high places, because they gonna say I made that up.
High places.
That's for edification.
Okay. Yeah,
all their idol worship, the things that they worship.
Places of pagan worship.
Yeah, but we're gonna look it up. For edification.
Yeah, in here we're gonna have to look up high-end places. So I don't know.
Oh, you gonna have to look up high-end places. Well, they can look it up. Then I just told you what it means.
Blue letter might be high places.
All the things they, like pagan worship, like you were saying.
Hebrew 1:16. Bama. High place, high Bama. It says high places as places of worship. High places of worship.
See? But there's your answer. So with that, all praises to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai.
Kahala, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Done. Double honors to the elders of GMS/apostles who rule well.
Mashanak, Kabad, Laha, Saquamium, Sha'al GMS.
Gun. And salute you brothers that's pushing this truth and sincerity in the strength of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. That shalom, search the scripture.
Shalom.